Alright guys, for this demonstration, my sister Britton is going to be the demonstrator, and we're using this barn to be the building that she has cover behind. So she's going to be showing you guys the correct way to do it. So right now, I could barely see her body back there. And you can come over here, she's a little ways back. She is in a good shooting stance, in the prone position. And then when I come over here where roughly the enemies that she's shooting at will be, I can barely see her body. So I think it's a pretty good position. And right now she's left-handed, so she's in the on the left side of the building with the weapon on her left shoulder. And next we'll be showing you guys the correct way with the weapon on your right shoulder. Alright guys, this is my other sister Dallin. She's showing you guys what not to do. So right now she's very out in the open. She's not concealed or covered at all. She has the weapon in the completely wrong spot, which I should probably teach her how to do that. She is just not doing anything correctly. She's too far from the building. Her weapon is past the building. See, if somebody would come up, they could just grab that and steal it from off of her. And roughly the same spot I was with my sister Britton. Like, I can see almost all of Dallin's body, so this is a big no-no. Alright guys, I almost forgot, this is another way that you can be behind a building. It's not preferred to the prone, but it's a way. So, you just have your hand on the wall for support, but it's definitely preferred for you to do the prone position, so. Alright, and this is the right shoulder prone on with the cover against the building. And Dallin's doing a pretty good job. She's keeping cover. You can't see very much of her body. Her muzzle is behind the building, so they can't see it from that way. And she's in a good shooting stance. So that's the correct way to do it. Alright, and this one, my sister Dallin is in cover and concealment with this fake wall that we're using. She has the muzzle behind the wood so they can't see it from this way, and she's in the kneeling position with the weapon in the correct fighting stance, in the correct shooting stance, my bad. And this is the correct way to do it. You never want to go over the wall. We'll show you that in a second. You always want to go around the wall if you're shooting from behind the wall. Okay guys, this is the incorrect way to shoot if you're with doing cover and concealment behind a wall. You don't want to shoot over the wall because then you're going to show too much of your body, and you're going to show your entire head, and the muzzle's going to be exposed. So that's incorrect, alright? Alright, Britton is going to show you guys the correct way to do cover and concealment behind a window. So we're pretending that this chicken wire is like a wall. So this is the window, and she's about 1.5 feet, maybe almost 2 feet from the window. And she's not really in the correct fighting stance, but that's okay. I mean, shooting stance. Ew. And she's going to be doing all of her shooting from back there, and if it was dark, she'd try and blend in with the background as much as she could so that the enemies wouldn't be able to spot her as much. And okay, and yeah, that's it for this one. Alright, and Dallin's showing you guys the incorrect way to do this. So she's at the window, her weapon is through the window, and if this was night, then the enemies would be able to clearly see her, the gunpowder lighting, and so they would see her position almost immediately. So that is very incorrect, and she is in a very bad shooting stance, but that's about it for this do not do. Alright, this is the unexpected loophole situation where there's all these leaves or wall, and then this tiny little spot right about there is the only hole in the wall, and that's the only cover and concealment that you can find in the entire war zone or building that you're in. And so she's gonna stand like the window. She's gonna stand about 1 foot to 2 feet back, and she's gonna put her weapon up. And if she fires, then the enemies would not be able to see her her position as well as if her weapon was in the incorrect position. So that's the correct position for the unexpected loophole. Alright, this is the incorrect way for you to do it. She has the weapon resting on the ledge of the windowsill of the hole sill, and so the enemy would easily be able to spot her position, and she would not survive very long out there like this.